My heart is breaking. My hormones are raging. We are weaning. What I don't get is why everyone is so excited that I am weaning. Congratulations, good for you, way to go. Granted, these responses have come from non-lactating folk. If any of them had either been a lactator or a lactatee, they would never have uttered those words. Congratulations. When someone I haven't seen in a while asks me what I've been up to, my stock response has been, nursing. Oh, you've become a nurse. No, nursing, breastfeeding. Really, they usually come back with, and not without some discomfort. For how long? 6 months? 4 years. Wow. 4 years. That's really something. After 4 years, 3 children, including a set of twins, breast milk that stopped during the pregnancy with the twins and then came back again, I called it quits. Our oldest was 4, the twins were turning 2. I didn't become a mother until I was almost 41, and at the ripe old age of 45, I went booby-free. I still have my breasts, thank goodness, as they will now and forever be called, but my boobies, as my 3 daughters lovingly referred to them, are gone. What finally made me decide to go turkey? Well, it was the day my husband came home and found me lying on the futon while all 3 children were crawling over me like ants on honey. He looked at my face and went, uh-oh. I said, I'm done. I don't care how much screaming happens. I don't care how much therapy we have to pay for. When they get older, I am done breastfeeding. But saying it and doing it were entirely 2 different things. At first, exhilaration. Yes, I will get my body back. And then the hormones dropped like a ton of bricks. I cried for 2 days straight as I wrestled with the twins whose entire being was geared toward the horizontal slide to my breasts, especially my right breast, the preferred one, which grew 5 times the size of the neglected one, even with pumping. It was enormous. On the 3rd day, I couldn't take it anymore. I told them as I slapped them on my breast, enjoy it now because this is the last of it. And since that day, my breasts have been saggy and droopy, like 2 lost members of the 7 Dwarfs. At first, I mourned the loss of my full, luscious breasts. I mourned the loss of intimacy with my daughters, the continued connection of our bodily connection. But then something began to take hold in me and in them. They began to learn to comfort themselves. I began to learn to comfort them with something other than my breast and to renegotiate our space, our being with one another. Breastfeeding has been the single most successful run of my life. 4 years straight, standing room only. Nothing else will compare to the first latch on of my babies. Seconds after emerging from my body. Nothing. Not sex, not chocolate, not shooting stars, or anything. That moment of search and discovery and then relaxation, the milk finally flowing, the continuum continued, the connection made whole. I've watched my children grow because of my milk. I've watched my children be healthy and smart and independent because of my milk. Well, in preparation for making her case, Mila, our oldest, came up with a list of all the reasons why we should continue to do boobies. Wake up boobies, go to sleep boobies, nap time boobies, owie boobies, I love you boobies, I miss you boobies, I am mad at you boobies, I like boobies more than chocolate pudding boobies. Bathtub boobies, dress up boobies, birthday boobies, I don't feel good boobies, bad dream boobies, boobies are important to my life boobies. All the other children at her daycare used to greet their mothers with, Mama or Mommy. I, on the other hand, was welcomed with, boobies! About a week into the weaning, the twins realized that their lives were forever changing. I had just taken away their baby dolls, which they were alternately hitting each other and me on the head with, as well as their boppies, aka bottles, after they had squirted most of the contents onto the sheets, and boobies were definitely out of the question. Medea asked quite despondently, Baby, Julia answered in a resigned but soothing voice, "No, baby." Medea confused but continuing, "Boppy?" Julia gesturing to the milk-drenched bed, "No, Boppy." Medea knowing the answer but asking it anyway, "Boobies?" Julia with the understanding of one who has been there, "No boobies." I wouldn't trade the years I nursed for anything in the world. I'm glad I ignored the advice of well-meaning friends, family, and even medical advisors who told me to wean our oldest during the pregnancy with the twins. My gut told me to not listen to them, that neither of us were ready. And when her sisters were born, boobies were her first gift to them. Nothing in motherhood, in parenthood, is done without a mixture of emotions. Our hearts break to remain open. I tell myself as I rock my children to sleep or soothe their fears and hurts. Our hearts continue to open with each step our children take, first towards us and then towards themselves. Nursing is one step along the way. I'm now ready for the next, and now so are my children. Thank you.